Charlie Edwards put himself back into title contention with a points victory over Georges Ory at the York Hall. All three judges scored it 98-92. The win lands a former flyweight boss a WBC International silver bantamweight title and a world ranking. Edwards looked sharp throughout the contest, excellent movement, he stuck and moved all night. He landed the uppercut well and he used the jab well. It was the movement, however, that really separated him from the Frenchman. Great performance by Edwards. Let's hope he keeps nice and active. In an excellent fight, super featherweight Zelfa Barrett moved to 31 wins, 2 losses with 17 knockouts as he stopped Jordan Gill in the 10th round at the O2 Arena. Really fast-paced, action-packed fight this one. Gill put excellent pressure on from the first spell, while Barrett looked to box, move and counter from the outside. Flashy stuff from Barrett. Zelfa broke open a close fight when he dropped Gill twice with body shots in the 10th round and eventually got the referee's stoppage at 2:44. The win will likely get Barrett another crack at world class, while it looks like the end of the road for Gill. An excellent fighter who just doesn't have the punch resistance to compete at this level. In an IBF and WBO female super bantamweight unification fight that always looked like going the distance, Courtney outpointed Segalian Lefebvre over 10 rounds, scores of 99-91, 97-93, 96-94. Courtney initiated the exchanges and she proved much stronger, hit harder and had more variety. Lefebvre was very game throughout the contest and always fired back, but she was outclassed. In a clash for the vacant WBO female flyweight title, Rhiannon Dixon moved to 10 wins, no losses, 1 knockout, as she outpointed Carabajal, now 22 wins, 2 losses over 10 rounds. Dixon dropped Cabel with a beautiful straight left in the 3rd round. The rest of the fight was very competitive. Cabel came forward, slinging hooks and crosses at her opponent, while Dixon stuck to her boxing on the outside. Scores on this one, 98-91, 97-92, 96-93. In a clash of unbeaten heavyweights for the vacant European title, Alexander Zhosoki moved to 19 wins, no losses, 15 knockouts, when the Ukrainian demolished German favourite Granit Chala in the 2nd round. Zhosoki dropped Chala in round 2. He seemed to hit him with a short left hand, but then scored a knockdown for him in a big right. Chala, who was always firing back despite being badly hurt, was then blasted to the canvas again, with another big right hand doing the damage. Impressive performance by Zhosoki. He was much the taller man and he fought in the Klitschko mould, keeping the fight at the right distance for him, firing in the jab, looking for the right hand. Impressive stuff. Unbeaten Gerard, the real big baby Anderson, scored an easy 10-round decision over former WBA cruiserweight title holder Riyad Merry at the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi in Texas. One-way traffic this for Anderson, who dominated the fight behind his busy left jab. Anderson would occasionally switch to southpaw and also dominate behind a busy right jab. It was all very one-sided. Anderson was far busier. He occasionally mixed in backhands with his jabbing. The crowd booed this one, and it was one of those fights if you'd seen one round, you'd seen every round. Scores of 190, 190 and 99-91. No memorable moments in this one, don't bother going to see it. Anderson needs to fight someone better next time out. In a battle between 2016 Olympians, F.A. Jagbeer won a 10-round split decision over Guido the Gladiator Vanilla. Vanilla rocked at Jagbeer with a huge overhand right in round 2. F.A. was in big trouble and he walked back to the wrong corner at the end of the round. But Jagbeer took over as Vanilla slowed down in the middle round. Jagbeer bossed it up close and landed several good uppercuts. Guido had a second wind, however, and he closed the fight strong. But it would prove to be too little too late. Scores were 96-94 Vanilla, 96-94, 96-94 at Jagbeer. Junior lightweight contender Alejandro Porkchop Guerrero upset the previously unbeaten Jalen Walker with a barrage of accurate punches in round 7. Walker had been down earlier in the fight. His defences weren't up to much and he struggled to take the power of Guerrero, who scored his 10th knockout in 13 fights. Guerrero scored an early knockdown with a straight right hand. He repeated the dose a round later. And in round 7, Guerrero hit Walker badly with an uppercut, followed up, and Walker's corner rightly threw in the towel at 1 minute 35. Impressive stuff from Guerrero. Walker needs to go back to the drawing board. Abdullah Mason continues to look like a really special talent. Last night he scored a 4th round stoppage over Ronald Ron to move his record to 13 wins, no losses with 11 knockouts. Mason dropped Ron in the 1st round with a beautifully timed straight left. A body shot in round 3 dropped Ron for the 2nd time. Mason then finished the fight in the 4th round with a barrage of very accurate hooks, uppercuts from both hands to head and body. It was beautiful stuff. Time was 1 minute 02. Abdullah Mason looks like future world champion to me. In his pro debut, Team USA heavyweight Ali Felis dropped and stopped Anthony Woodson III in 2 rounds. One-sided stuff this. Felis doesn't look very big for a heavyweight, but he's certainly aggressive. He was slinging hooks with both hands. He scored 2 knockdowns en route to a second round stoppage. Time was 1 minute 16. Let's keep an eye on the kid. Please like and subscribe.